Between 2000 and 2014, Bank Indonesia issued a series of cotton banknotes from denominations 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100,000 notes. Now, between the 14-year period, Bank Indonesia also issued an updated security feature version for several denominations. It still shares the same design, so in this video I'll cover them too.
The front of these notes features the theme of national heroes. The 1000 features Kapitan Patimura, or Thomas Matulesi. He was born in 1783 at Seram, Maluku. He was a famous Ebonese soldier and became a symbol of Maluku and Indonesian independence. On May 1817, he led an armed rebellion that captured Fort Dorstad. He later killed the Dutch governor and the governor's family using his machete. He was later declared the leader of the Moluccan people.
Next, the 2000 features Pagaran Antasari. Antasari was concerned about the coronation of Sultan Tamjid, which was backed by the Dutch as the replacement to Sultan Adam in Banja in 1859. Antasari wanted to repel the Dutch, and later the Banjarmasin War broke out between Antasari's alliance and the Dutch. In early August 1860, Antasari's forces were defeated after the Dutch reinforcements arrived. 2 years later, as he was planning an attack, he died to smallpox, due to an outbreak at the time. The 5000 features Imam Bonjol. He was one of the most popular leaders during the Padri movement in central Sumatra. Now, his national hero title is slightly disputed, due to him being accused of conducting crimes against the Batak people. Moving on, the 10,000 features Sultan Mahmud Badaruddin II, who is the 8th Sultan of the Palembang Sultanate. The 20,000 features Otto Iskandarinata. He served as the deputy chairman of the Bandung branch of Budi Utomo between 1921 and 1924. He disappeared in December 1945 and was believed to be killed. The 50,000 features Colonel Igusti Nugrah Rai. He established the People's Security Army for the Lesser Sunda Islands after Indonesia's declaration of independence. He was killed in the Battle of Magarana in November 1946. And finally, the 100,000 features Indonesia's first president, Sukarno, and vice president, Muhammad Hatta, respectively. A batik pattern can be found in the background of the front of these notes. And on the 100,000, it features Indonesia's proclamation of independence. The reverse of the 1000 features a view of the Maitara and Theodore Islands. The 2000 features the Dayak dance, while the 5000 features the pengrajin waving technique in making cloth that originates from Pandai Sikat in western Sumatra. The 10,000 features a rumah limas, a traditional South Sumatran house with a distinct pyramid-shaped roof design. The 20,000 features two tea leaf pickers working on a tea plantation. Tea plantations can be found in many parts of Indonesia, such as in West Java. The 50,000 features Baratan Lake in Bedugul, Bali, along with the Ulun Danu Temple built in 1633. And finally, the 100,000 features Indonesia's parliament. All of these notes, except for the 1,000 and 5,000 rupiah, features a braille pattern to help the visually impaired distinguish between the denominations. Now let's move on with the security features. The box on the top right of the portrait features a latent image of Bank Indonesia's logo for the 1,000 and 5,000 rupiah, and the rest features the initials for Bank Indonesia, BI. On the 1000 note, a latent image feature can once again be seen with the denomination and the initials BI. And the 5000 features a slightly raised section of the pattern in the background. To the left, it features a see-through register of Bank Indonesia's logo. The notes also features a watermark of the national heroes featured on the notes, except for the 1, 5, and 100,000 notes. The 100,000 note features Wage Rudolph Supratman, which can be found on the previous 50,000 note, and is the one who wrote the lyrics and melody of Indonesia's national anthem, Indonesia Raya. While the 1 and 5,000 notes features Trud Mutia, which can be found on the 2016 and 2022 series 1000 note. Microprint can be found above and below the watermark area, except for the 5,000 note for some reason. And it can also be seen in the background of both front and reverse of the note, reading Bank Indonesia or the denomination. The 1, 2, 5, and 10,000 notes features a fully embedded security thread with the text Bank Indonesia or the denomination. It can be seen when held up to light. The 20,000 features a metallic security thread, while the two highest denominations features a color-changing ink security thread. The four highest denominations features Bank Indonesia's logo in color-changing ink on the bottom right. However, the updated version of the 10,000 note just features Bank Indonesia's logo in a floral pattern. The updated version of these four notes also included this tilt effect feature next to the portrait, which when tilted, a stripe of colors will appear. It also added this ring, which when detected by printers, immediately stops the printing. And finally, under UV light, the front sees the security thread along with sections of the batik pattern glow. The reverse of the 1 and 2000 features the security thread as well as the serial number glow. The 5000 features the denomination. The 10,000 features a rumah limas. The 20,000 features a tea leaf. While the 50 features the legong dance, which can be found on the future 50,000 rupiah note. And finally, the 100,000 features the Parliament building glow, as well as a map of the country.